friends, today is the day to update you about the pepper plants, pepper seedlings, which I sowed on 14th of July, and you can see how well they are growing. And let me share with you this one which was kept in the sunroom, and now it's showing up. Same goes with this, although not a very promising result, but still it is showing. And moving on, I'll be showing you my tomato seedlings. The seeds were sown in April, and they are appearing well. Same goes with this tomato plant, tomato seedlings, which were sown in June, and they are doing well too. I'll be sharing with you the update on my spring onion, and you will be amazed to see how well they have emerged just from the waste cutting from my kitchen. And this is my Armenian cucumber, which I sowed the seeds on 16th of July. And these were sown, these were these spring onion that I showed you, and we you can check back on my video where I showed you how we can have spring onion from the waste cutting of onion, just burying the roots, and that's it. Now some update on kale that I sowed the seeds on 16th of July. Same goes for the round gourd, the pumpkin, the beefsteak tomato, and this is my I just forgot, chilies. No, these are chilies. I just forgot what is. This was also my spring onion. And this is my tomato seedling, which I sowed the seeds on 27th of June. And you can see this one is the bush bean, and it's growing well. I have just staked it there. As it's raining these days, it's monsoon, and I didn't want to disturb the roots until it's grown healthily. So this is my bush bean, Blue Lake, and this was sown on 16th of July, and same goes with this. And you can see this is Roma tomatoes seedlings, and they are emerging well as well. These are my yellow pear shaped tomatoes, which was sown on 16th of July again. These are my tomato seedlings, which was sown on 27th, or you can say 20th of June. So it's a little slow growth rate, and I'll be checking upon them if they need some fertilizer or they need some healthy food to grow further. So I'll be using my banana peel liquid to provide them some potassium, and I'll go for some you can say Epsom salt liquid, and some NPK maybe, but not necessarily. So that's the update on my spring onions and my other seedlings. Please do comment below and subscribe my channel. This is something which I'm trying to share with you all with experience. And another very special update on my marigolds and my round gourd. This is my beefsteak tomato, it's my Blue Lake bush bean. And moving on, you can see this is a basil stem cutting which I did earlier, and it's growing well, and it's time to harvest a few. and it's very important to remove the weeds. That's very important, so keep on doing it. I'll be doing some chili harvesting too, so let's begin with that. Now these are the chilies which I harvested earlier, and I'll be harvesting some more, and there'll be some more harvesting. So let's go and have some chili harvesting time. Okay, these are my chilies, if you can see them in the background. These could be the peppers, the green peppers, and I'll be harvesting them. And it's time that I have too many, so I'll be freezing some of them for the upcoming days when I'll be looking for chilies and I won't be finding one. And the plants are loaded, and they're loaded beautifully. Just snap it and put it in your basket. There'll be some more here. There is one hidden down there. I'll be harvesting it as well. And you can see, mashallah, it's flowering as well. And it's going to be a good bunch of, you can see the flowers. It's flowering well. There's some flowers here as well. This is a different kind of chili. This one is long, and there was some banana pepper in the back. So this plant is also flowering, and there are no more as I have already harvested. Here are a few hidden. It's just like camouflaging. You can see these are beautiful. This one is a little young, and I'll leave it and just check if there are more. They are beautifully flowering, so hopefully I'll be getting some more. You can see it's a good harvest. And let's move back and see what's here. Here we have some good chilies too. Yeah, this one is a good one. So let's harvest this. And there is a good one here. There is a good one here too. There is a good one here in the back. And another one down here. That's great. Okay friends, so I think that's it. There are some more, but I think I should let them grow because this one is good. So I'll be moving this one. So I'll be leaving these, and you can see my shaded one has started flowering too. So let's see what it shows up. This is a different variety, and hopefully I'll be seeing how it grows. Oh, wow, this is a good one out there. That's it. Okay, now let's move on to the other plant and see what it's giving us. It's a good harvest, isn't it? So let's move on. This is my cayenne pepper plant, but I have already harvested a few of the chilies, so I don't think so that it has any more flowering. It has some green ones which are going to turn red. This is a small, tiny, teeny cayenne pepper. and the rest I think need little boost. There are some flowers out there, so I have to wait for another few weeks for them to show. Now let me give you the update on my fig. It's a white fig and it's not yet ready to be picked. These are the beginners, and I can show you the new buds appearing and showing up. So let's see when they flower. My tomatoes are doing just fine. I'm not very happy with my tomatoes because it was a good chance that they would die, but they survived as I tried to give them some fertilizer, and that fertilizer I already shared with you is banana peel fertilizer. I would also share with you that there is some aphid attack on my what do you say, brinjal, and I need to check on them. I have been spraying the plants with neem oil. And another thing I needed to share is the color of my brinjal. Now the color of my brinjal here is not too good. It's pale, and it shows that either it's because of heavy rain, it's watered deeply, or maybe it's lack of fertilizer. So I'll be checking on, and I'll be fertilizing my brinjal plants as well. So these are my cucumbers, and this one is a weed, so I'll be removing it, and I'll be staking my now you can see these plants have some aphids, or you can see this leaf worm attack, and you can see at the back, you can see the culprit. So I'll be removing these. You can see this culprit. I'll be discarding these leaves by removing them and burying them deep so that my rest of the plants do not get attacked. Now here is another pepper plant which I needed to show you. Now this one is a capsicum, a bell pepper, and you can see it's just one on the plant. So it's still time that I'll be harvesting it in a few days because it's still growing, and I'll be leaving it there. And you can see the pepper plant here. It's showing some very different hot peppers. This is a different variety of peppers, and this is a hot pepper, and I'll leave it here for a few days so that it grows. And then there is another variety. This is a smaller one, and these are a different variety peppers. So you can see that these are the peppers here, and I'll be leaving them for a few more days, and this is already gotten off. And I'll be, the easier way is when you see them, when you just touch them and they are already separated, it means they are ready. So I'll be removing the ones which are ready to be harvested, and the ones which are still a little sturdy on the connection. Now this one is small, but it's ready to be harvested because it just came off itself. Now this one came off itself. So I'll leave it. If I leave it on the plant, there are chances that with heavy wind they might fall off themselves. So it's better to remove them. Now these ones, when I'm touching them, they are not coming off, so I'll leave them. Still this one is a little bigger, but it's not coming off itself. Now this one is another one, a bell pepper or a capsicum, which is going to show up because the flowers are emerging. So that's all, dear friends. Hopefully in the next video I'll be sharing some other harvest with you. This is the time when I'll be just waiting. It's mid of July. It's end of July rather. It's 26th of July, and you can see you know, my vines just withering off. Some of the plants are just carrying a little fruit, and the rest are just waiting for another good fertilizer, because after the heavy rains they got drained, and the essential nutrients the plants need got drained with the rain. So this is time for me to fertilize my plants and see how well they do in the coming days. Plus this is the time when I need to nurture my plants with their pruning and their you know, removing dead leaves or removing bad leaves, and wait for my seedlings to grow further so that I can transplant them. While talking to you, I could just catch up with this, and this is nice and green and lovely too. So more flowers are appearing, more flowers are appearing here as well, and you can see so let's hope for the new chilies to emerge. There are some more here, some good flowering. Here are some that are emerging. So that's all, dear friends. Thank you for watching, and do subscribe my channel, do comment below, do hit the like button and a thumbs up too. So thank you, keep watching.